Hi, I'm Markus from SceneTV. Today we're at the Royalty Theatre, Angus Street in the city, and we're speaking to one of the Umbilical Brothers, Shane, for the Adelaide Fringe, where they're going to be performing their new show, Speedmouse. We're going to talk and find out all about it now.
He was meant to be here 20 minutes ago. Come on, seriously, where is he?
He's probably working.
Rhodey! Rhodey!
He's always working.
Rhodey! He's nowhere to be seen, seriously.
He'll be here once he's finished what he's doing. Whatever that is.
Hi Shane, welcome to Adelaide.
Thanks. Happy to be here. Love it.
Good to be back.
Yeah. The Fringe is amazing. And Adelaide transforms, doesn't it?
It does. The energy is incredible, isn't it, right?
Yes, you feel the energy. Everyone, the locals feel it, but people come into town for it. And I get to see the comedians that I wouldn't normally get to see. You know, it's this sort of world that transports from one festival to another. It's cool.
And you've played in the Royalty Theatre before, yeah?
Yes, I have done it.
You know the space?
Know the space, so hopefully I won't be tripping over unless they leave something that I didn't expect.
Or just make it look part of the show, isn't that the thing?
That's like jazz.
Yeah.
Basically, if you make a mistake, do it again and they'll think it was intentional. That's jazz. So if I trip over something, I'll just have to trip over it twice to make myself do it.
So tell us about the show, Speedmouse.
Well, Speedmouse, this is actually is an older show, but we haven't done it for a while, so we've renewed it. But it's basically, we're trying to do a show on stage, and it's digitally controlled. There's a remote control for the show, but that's gone missing. So during the show, someone's pressing buttons and affecting our performance. So we find out by the end of the show who that person is. So during the show, for example, they might press the fast forward button. How it goes, so you understand. And it could be a pause button. It could be anything.
It made me want to pause, actually. It did. For a moment, I was very still.
I know, it's sort of unusual. You're feeding off my energy, and that's what happens with our shows. It's like a game with the audience. So they're feeding off this energy with us. So you're getting a bit of that now.
So no mouse?
No mouse, no. We discussed this, that we could put a mouse in the show. I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
Do something for me.
Suggested that we could put a mouse in the show, and I'm always open to suggestions. You have to be, and I'll try not to do anything violent with it.
No,
Because,
good
you
point.
pick something up like a cat, for example. If there's a cat there, you say meow, meow. But for me, I think, what can I do? How can I use this in an unconventional way, like nunchuck a cat, Just pick up the object and do something wrong with it. So that's actually the secret of comedy, is where are you not supposed to go now? Go where you're not supposed to go, where the behaviour is not supposed to be. That's the secret.
So what are people going to expect from the show? Obviously there's going to be a lot of people coming to see the show that have seen it before, seen you perform before. What could they be seeing in this show that they haven't experienced?
We've got a bunch of detail that we haven't put in before. So that if you have seen this show, you've got your favourite bits. There are certain bits that we do in the show people want to see, but we've added to them and twisted them so that we've added, for example, we've put Yoda in the show. We've got Arnold Schwarzenegger. People love, I don't know why, but they want to hear Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know why, but you have to put it in every show. And so we've put more Arnold Schwarzenegger in the show. He's going to get very, very active, of course, and he's going to have a helicopter accident. Don't tell anybody. That's a spoiler. Okay, so we're just going to put whatever we can in, but still keep it within the narrative framework. We still know we have to go to Z, but we're going to swim around between each thing. So there's stuff we know is in the show. There's also improvised bits that we don't know will be in the show. You just got to stay relaxed enough for that to happen. That's a very roundabout answer to your question.
I like the answer. I like it. So essentially, people could come for 2 nights in a row and could be treated to something completely different.
They'll see the show, but these little details will be different within the show, because a lot of people have seen the show on DVD, love it all around the world, and I don't want to give them exactly that experience. It's that dilemma of, do you play the album or do you muck around? We like to muck around a bit with it. So
I'm sensing that.
yeah, muck around. Know where we're going. We know there's a certain weird ending to this show. If you've seen this show, you know what I'm talking about. But
But let's go over there first.
yes.
And then over there, and then back over to Z.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's like I'm part of the show.
You are. Yeah, let's do it. Like, Dave hasn't arrived.
Well, and you know what? If he's late, I'll stand in tonight. How's that?
Awesome. Thanks. You may have to wear just curly wig.
I can do that. I'm partial. It's all good. I can't promise how great we'll be, but we'll see.
Look, we never can. From night to night, you cannot promise.
Obviously, the Umbilical Brothers have been around, doing the traps for 25 years, actually.
Yeah.
How do you guys, keep so fresh and, on top of the game, when there's so much, so much to keep up with these days?
I think the key word, you said it, is game. It's a game, and it has to feel like a game. As long as it feels like that, you're open to new ideas. You're playing, and the audience is the other member of the game. And if you're feeling like that, and if you're relaxed on stage, anything can pop into your head. So a show like this, which originally was a 50-minute show, is now a 90-minute show. It's just from mucking around. Just stay open. That's all it is. Open.
With your new routines, when you're coming up with these routines, how long does it take to, devise these things when you guys get together? Is it something you do over a dinner or a beer or something one night and you just like sit down, muck around and it all just develops?
Yeah, it can be like that. We're on a tour. Say, last October we were in Holland for a month. We do a show, just sit around after the show. We're still in that brain space. Just think up ideas. Oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? You're watching TV, you just see something, you go, that's just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Let's just take that, twist it, put it over there, and write down. So we write stuff down, and it can just be in our back pocket for years, literally years, and then somehow it pops in. We've got a new show. The show we did last year was a kind of a twisted version of a kids show, because we did a real kids TV show called The Upside Down Show for Sesame Street, and they kept saying, oh, you can't do that, or you better not do that, oh, that's a bit much for kids. And so that just kept going in our back pocket, going, oh, that's a bit much, that's a bit wrong, let's not do that. And let's put all of that stuff into a show for adults and make it even worse. So that was our show from last year. So, yeah. Great. I was just a member of the crew. So. Hey, Rhodey, how you doing, man? Cool.
I don't quite know what to say.
It's just our roadie. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. The problem is, I was going to wear that. I'm just thinking, thank God I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, that's roadie outfits.
So close.
Yeah.
You can get them anywhere.
Can you? Nice. Didn't know that.
He looks offended.
No, he's
I
fine.
think I
He's
should have
fine.
said that.
He's working. Look at that. He's busy.
I'm having visions of American Horror Story or something. So Shane, tell us the dates.
It's the 27th and the 28th of February and the 4th and 5th of March. Friday and Saturday. The best night for comedy.
Yay! You know what though? We're really lucky in Adelaide at the moment. Every night's good for comedy at the moment.
Yes.
Everyone's out drinking. Like we were saying earlier,
Yeah.
the energy in Adelaide is just out of this world, incredible.
Yeah.
And it's just great to see a vibe. 7 days a week, isn't it?
It's fantastic. You wish it could go for the whole year, but then it wouldn't be as special, I think. So, the human body can only tolerate so much fun. Oh, thanks, man. He attends to my needs.
You have been watching SceneTV. We've been with Shane from the Umbilical Brothers, and we're going to see you again very soon for another episode.